see you, but I don't know if it's good. What's up, people? I'm here with your boy, Big Sheggs. What's up?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me, because thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks for being here today. I was going to say good to see you, but I don't know if it's good since you were just a week away from the finale. It's always a hard one
100%.
when you leave at this point, you know. You came so close. How was it when you heard your name yesterday, and how is it feeling? Do you feel different this morning?
I feel the same. I think nothing gets you ready for getting into the Big Brother house. Like the first day when I walked on stage with you, I think you probably saw that I was a bit quiet. I think nothing gets you ready. When you get hit by that, like it's really difficult. Going in the house, living in the house, nothing gets you ready for that. And then hearing that you've been evicted, nothing gets you ready for that.
Fair enough. So let's talk about the season first of all. I always like to hear what you guys think of the fact that it was a very different one. Did you like being in level 1, or would you have liked being in level 2?
I loved being in level 1. I loved being in level 1. I met so many amazing people, genuinely speaking, and I met an amazing woman as well. So like for me it was great, like it was a massive blessing.
If Bella was in level 2, would you have liked being in level 2?
I don't know, man. I just really love level 1. Like, so I think it becomes something where like once you're in a level, it now becomes like an emotional attachment. It's like a relationship as well. So it's tough to say. Yeah.
So you guys in level 1 got accused a lot when there were levels of the fact that you guys were condescending towards the level 2 guys with maybe some of the things you said and how you acted. Was that intentional? Did you guys even see it that way? Because if you also had that perception, like these level 1 guys think they're all that, you know, was that the thing you guys were doing on purpose?
No, like, you know, firstly, it came across like sport, and me being a sportsman, it's like sports is competitive.
Yeah, you talk trash.
Yeah, you talk trash, it ends there. It's not like, oh, we hate each other. People should also not forget that in the first week, like, we were really chilling, and we came and someone I love so much now, Fina, she came out and she was like, come on, buddy, no join buddy. If you join buddy, you go collect. We just landed. Like, bro, we've not even started. So when that hit us, it was kind of like, everybody, okay, sit up. Like, these guys are not joking. Before we had time to rest, Okpo, energy, Okpo, they had a song before us. So I think people like are not seeing this part. So that's what made us be like, okay, we need to start coming, because these guys are not playing. And like, I think we had big personalities, they had big personalities. So I would just say it was just sport. It was just sport, really.
Yeah, fair enough. So let's talk about, you know, level 1 now. You walk in on day 1, and I was watching, and I think before midnight that day, you were already with Bella, having a conversation. I remember Twitter going, oh, the first trip of the season, And from then till yesterday, it was Bella. What did you see when you walked in?
I think Bella's just an amazing woman, so I'll tell it from my side. So coming into the house, I was just like, okay, who are the babes here? Let me even see, like, I've been single for like a year, like, who are the girls? Let me see them. And the first thing about Bella was her dress, her vibe and her aura, and she just has this vibe about her, to be honest. Yeah, so, and then in the first 1 hour, she was scratching her hair. And I was like, this babe, like, this is your first, you're on Big Brother Nigeria, like, you already don't want to take off your wig. So, and she stood up and she was like, this wig thing is not even really me, I just want to take it off. And for me, I just felt like, this girl must be a real one, there's more to her. I wanted to get to know her. Honestly speaking, I didn't know that it would get this deep. It just was, okay, this person is beautiful, I want to get to know her. And I think it just grew from then on.
Yeah. So it wasn't necessarily love at first sight, but you were attracted as soon as you saw her?
I was definitely attracted as soon as I saw her. I think as I got to know her, we got closer and closer, and I think like she's got a great personality, and I think that was captivating.
Was there potentially anybody else in the house that you could have? Because there was a bit of doing in the mix at the start, before you guys became friends and all that. There was a bit of doing. There were insinuations in the party about you and Beauty having conversations. Were there other people that could have maybe been the one?
I think like I'm really like a one-woman man, and I think in my situation anyway, if I came into the house and maybe Bella wasn't there, the vibe may have been different. But I think just meeting somebody like that I personally felt like I connected with on a deep level, it was just even pointless me like just even looking at anything else. I think there's beautiful women, don't get me wrong, like I think our season, there's so many beautiful girls, you've named a few, like there's more. Every single one of them is super beautiful, but I just think for me, I was like, I just knew that I need to focus because there's something about you.
So you got in, you guys started your thing, and I think by the first month you were already talking marriage and weddings and children and apartments. You guys are going to live together. Viewers are like, wait, it's just a month. How are we that deep already? Why do you think things moved that quickly? in your mind? Was it the house amplifying things, or are those really genuine feelings, you think?
I think so. When you're in the outside world, if I'm starting to talk to a girl, I'm going to be like, hi, can we go out for dinner? We go out for dinner and spend an hour together. Okay, oh, let's go and do this. So I'm just spending time with you, getting to know you. In the Big Brother house, I'm with you 24/7. I see you when you wake up, I see you when you go to bed, I see you when you have a shower, I see you when you're stressed, I see you when you're happy, I see you when you're cooking. I know everything about you. It is a different way to connect with someone that we don't usually get in our normal day-to-day life. I think that's what made our situation go quickly. I feel like her level of maturity, knowing what she already wanted. I feel like me as well, knowing that like I'm the type of man that I think stronger and better when I've got an amazing woman by my side. So I think our mentalities are like similar in that sense. So it was just easy for us to like connect and like grow.
Yeah. So you think it's genuine?
I know it's genuine.
But I think the one thing that's definitely tipped it over for a lot of people was the way you talked to her. That came across. I mean, you remember me asking you that, me asking Bella that on a Sunday, where you would say, you know, words to her. I think the one time that stood out a lot for a lot of people, I think there was a fight, and then you were talking to the other guys. I think the fight with Rachel, and then Bella says, Sheggs, I don't know why you're explaining yourself, and you're like, shut the fuck up, you're not my mother, or something like that. I'm not quoting verbatim now. You know, it was very, you know.
Again, I think as in sometimes people just want things to be what it is. Firstly, 9 times out of 10, Ibuka, I never speak to Bella like that. Bella is somebody that I tie her shoelaces, I make her food, I make sure she's good. Like, I'm constantly caring for her. Like, I did everything to show that there's a way a man should love a woman, because that's what I've learned from where I'm coming from and with my family and even in Nigeria. Like, just actually love your woman correctly. That's what I was trying to show. So if I had 2 or 3 times where maybe I wasn't always perfect, it's like, I'm 26. Like, I'm growing, I'm learning every day. Every day my relationship cannot be super amazing. The difference between my relationship and other people's relationships is the fact that it was constantly on air, so everyone could see my every move. But I just think I would feel so much better if there was a lot of talk about when I was good, and then I got spoken to about when I was bad. Like, guy, you know, you can actually improve on this and this and this. And I'll be like, okay, fair enough. But it just seems like the Sheggs that really loves her, that is always caring for her, that super sweet to her, that wakes up every day, tells her she's beautiful, that prays on her head every day, like, that guy is nowhere to be found.
Is it something you're willing to fight for still? Because you guys have planned your wedding, and you invited me as well. So
honestly speaking, I hope you come. That's my
so
best.
It's still happening.
That's my best friend for sure. That's my baby. That's my best friend. That's my baby. If there's any lessons that anybody wants to give us as to how we can be better, that is super accepted. But this is a woman that I respect. This is a woman that I love. This is a woman that I treat the best way I know how. And I just feel like I'm misunderstood. I'm 26 years of age. I am not perfect. I'm learning every day. I'm open to listening. I'm open to learning. But I don't want people to actually think I was just insulting and demonizing her.
What would you say was your highlight or your highlights of the season?
I think...
Meeting your wife.
Nah. I think the biggest highlight is just getting the opportunity to actually be on the platform. I think the show gives hope to young Nigerians from different parts of the world. As in, if you are on the mainland, if you're on the island, if you're in Abuja, if you're in Enugu, if you're in London, if you're in New York, if you're in Canada, as long as you're a Nigerian, I want you to know that coming on this platform can really change your life and take it to the next level. So for me, that's my biggest highlight. That's the biggest blessing.
I don't even know if I should ask this, but who was your favorite housemate?
Big Bella. Big Bella.
Least favorite?
You know, my least favorite housemate, I genuinely do not have one.
Before we go now, your football career, obviously, that's done. I think you were trying to dabble into acting before the show started. What's the plan now that you're out? Are you going into acting? Are you starting a business? What's next for Sheggs?
I shot some stuff at the start of the year in Lagos for 4.5 months, a series that I think is coming out soon. I think it's coming out on Showmax, if I'm not mistaken. So I didn't know I was going to get on Big Brother at the time, so it's just a massive blessing that was shot, and then now getting on Big Brother. I'm going to have an operation on my knee, just because I want to retire. I know that it's my choice, not that like I've actually just stopped based on an injury. And then I'll think about what's next with football from there. I wouldn't say I've retired just yet. I think I need to talk to my team, talk to my people, sit on it first. Get advice from Sheggs FC. But acting is really something amazing that I want to do. I also want to be an influencer. And yeah, I just want to make change and affect people's lives in a positive way.
Thank you very much, Sheggs. Probably almost talked about housemate this season. But we appreciate you for coming on the show.
Thank you so much.
And for being as open as you could be.